Night Sky Rundown for the month of March. My name is Dr. Harry Jorgensen, Director of the Widener Observatory, and I will be your host telling you what's up in the night sky this month.
And my name is Kenesha Pinckney, and I will be your co-host.
The month of March heralds the transition between the seasons of winter and spring. In like a lion, out like a lamb. You may notice the change in the weather, but there's also a change in the pattern of stars. The familiar stars, Betelgeuse and Rigel in Orion, and Pollux and Castor in Gemini, will gradually exit the celestial stage to welcome the generally less spectacular stars of spring. The winter stars Aldebaran in Taurus, Capella in Auriga, Sirius in Canis Major, and Procyon in Canis Minor will also be fading as we go through March.
As the evening progresses into night, the stars of spring have begun to emerge from the eastern horizon. Around 9 p.m., look into the east and you will see the star Regulus, the brightest star in Leo. Leo is, of course, one of the 12 zodiac constellations. The sun passes within its borders between August 10th and September 15th.
Later at night, the Big Dipper gets higher in the northeast. In the bowl of this constellation, the two front stars, Merak and Dubhe, can be seen pointing towards the North Star, Polaris. The handle of the Big Dipper arcs toward the yellow-orange star Arcturus in the constellation Boötes, the herdsman, rising in the northeast. Arcturus is in fact the brightest star in the spring sky and the fourth brightest star in the entire night sky.
Over the next 2 months, Mars will set at about the same time each night at 9 p.m. Mars resembles a moderately bright star to the lower right of the much brighter star Venus in the west at dusk. As spring progresses, Mars will trek steadily eastward through Pisces and Aries.
Venus is unmistakable. In the west at dusk, it shines like a brilliant yellow star. At the start of the month, Venus is setting just after 8 p.m. and by month's end, around 10:30 p.m. With each passing night, Venus gets a little higher in the western sky.
Jupiter was at its finest during its opposition with the Sun back in early February. It continues to delight the observer's eye through March in the east at sunset, and by late evening, high in the south. Jupiter resembles a brilliant yellow or cream-colored star located just to the upper right of Regulus. It remains visible most of the night during March, setting at around 5:30 mid-month.
Saturn rises in the southeast shortly after midnight during most of March. It resembles a bright golden star and is above the orange star Antares. These two can be seen at dawn's first light around 5 o'clock a.m. in the south. Also residing in the early morning sky is Mercury. The planet is visible low in the east before sunrise, but is often difficult to spot against the dawn glare.
The ever-awaited spring will begin in the northern hemisphere on March 20th at 6:45 p.m. On this day, the noon sun stands exactly overhead at the Earth's equator.
The first day of spring will also contain the new moon. The full moon for the month of March occurred earlier this month, on the 5th. Native American Indians called this month's full moon the worm moon, or sap moon.
Well, that's all for the Night Sky Rundown. If you want to learn more about constellations or planets, check out the Night Sky Guide at calendar on widener.edu/stargazing.
Or come down to the observatory for a public stargazing session at 8 p.m. on Mondays or the first Friday in the month.
And as always, we love running down the night sky for our viewers. And for that, we say thank you. Make sure you tune in next episode in April as we do the Night Sky Rundown. Again, I'm your co-host, Kenesha Pinckney.
And I'm Dr. Harry Jorgensen, Director of the Widener Observatory. Have a good night.
Good night.